Nathan, how in the world are you? And what you playing?
Yeah, so I'm okay. Summer's been pretty fun. About to start school, so there's that. What have I been playing? Nothing really at all. I've been really busy lately. Pretty much working all the time, and when I haven't been working, I've been out of town. I probably, yeah. I don't know. I really haven't played anything. Last thing I would have played would have been Minecraft on the Xbox, like I said last time. But even that's been a long time, so I guess I'm a little bit of a disappointment. But I haven't been playing a whole lot. What about you, Steven? What have you been playing? I still don't know how to ask that in a catchy manner, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
You either got it or you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll find it one day. I'll find my voice. But for now, it's just what are you playing?
Just what are you playing?
What are you playing in the most monotone form? Maybe that's it for me. Maybe the most monotone form possible. What are you playing, Steven? Well, that sounds angry, kind of. What are you playing, Steven? Yeah, there we go. What are you playing, Steven? Okay. Yeah. You can tell me now.
I need more. I need more feeling.
I don't have those.
I don't have those.
I'm broken by the world, dude. Wait, no, that sounds like a surfer or something. Dude. Broken by the world, bruh. Gnarly. Why did I don't know.
But like when I'm out there on the waves, like
this is going to be a fun day, ladies and gentlemen. This is...
So, I'm done with Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is what I was playing.
The
fighting game, yeah.
You beat like all the stories and stuff or whatever? Or?
Beat it with every character, got all their endings, so...
That's cool.
Fun game. Really fun. That was on both the PlayStation 3 and the Vita. Now, just yesterday I started playing Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one.
Is that the game with Bayonetta? Or no? Okay. Bayonetta's in Bayonetta, right? Okay.
Yes.
Figures. Xenoblade, I don't really know.
So in Smash Brothers, Shulk is from that game.
That's right. The dude with the fancy sword thing.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
and he has like the different powers that he does and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm liking it.
What's it for? The first one?
Wii. Oh. Yeah. Just the original. It was one of the, I want to say, final games released on the Wii that Nintendo was involved with at all. And I like the battle system.
It's an RPG?
It's an RPG. I'm going to start calling them, instead of party RPGs, it's like you control one person RPG and then the rest of your party is AI controlled. And so you go into a battle and it's pretty much your character will automatically attack unless you tell him to do something differently. So if you want to do different moves that are not your standard attack, you just select that from the menu. And you can still move around.
Sounds fun.
It is.
How far into it? Not very far then, right? If you recently.
Not
is it a pretty long game?
I've heard it's like 50 hours. It's like a typical JRPG.
Right. You gotta grind and all that stuff.
And that's mostly what I was doing yesterday, was grinding, because I'm not sure this was the best idea for them to do this, but you start the game off, you get your tutorial section, of course. After that, you are coming back from like a scavenger mission, and it's a very quick trek back to the city that you're staying in. Once you get there, it's just like quests. Like they're everywhere. Like a whole bunch of side quests that you can do. And some of them the game actually warns you of this, like you can get so far in the story where you can't complete certain side quests. So that's what I did.
Right. So you've been doing side quests?
Yes. Like before I got to even like the first story point in the city, I was just like avoiding that area because I wanted to find all the side quests and complete them. And they didn't they didn't put out a strategy guide for this game. I don't know why. Like, there's no US or English strategy guide for it. I guess they didn't expect it to sell all that well. But it's on the new 3DS/2DS.
Oh.
It's one of the only games where you have to have a new 3DS for it to work. It will not run on an original.
Like an original 3DS?
Right. But it would work on yours.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat. I'll let you know if I recommend it.
All right. Yeah, the RPG thing. It's fun. It's fun, but it's like, I don't know. It's really stressful for me. Like
stressful.
Like for the the only one I really played was Final Fantasy, and like there like certain battles and like the dungeons especially. Going to the dungeons was always really stressful because I had no idea where it was going. I always had to look it up. Like, Final Fantasy is so hard. I don't understand how anyone could have played that without. But then I looked up what the manual... Actually, no, it made sense because I looked up what the manual was, and it basically has, like, the same thing. It, like, has maps of stuff.
Yeah.
And, but, just, like, in, like, the big battles, I would get really stressed out because, like, I wouldn't want to... Like, really wouldn't want to lose.
Yeah. And in this game, there are certain creatures you can run into that can one-shot you.
Yeah,
and I kind of have a problem with that. I remember back when Final Fantasy 12 came out, I didn't like that they did that with that game. Like the very first area that you go out into where there's monsters, there's like one monster that you just have to stay away from him. In fact, you go through that area a few times in the game, and it's not till like your fourth time through the area where you can even stand a shot against him. It's like...
Yeah, it's...
I don't know. I just don't like when they do that. And there's not just one creature in Xenoblade Chronicles, the first area that you're in. There's a bunch.
So, in that game, is Shulk like the main character or what?
He's the main character. Where I'm at in the story is he's just a researcher. I mean, pretty much everyone there has to fight to defend themselves and survive, but there's nothing special about him. He's just researching this weapon, the Monado.
Is that the sword?
Yeah. That actually another guy named Dunban was using to fight off these like mechanical beings. I think I don't even remember what they're called. Like the Mechon, I think they're called. But just kind of imagine like your typical sci-fi, replace Mechon with aliens, and you've got the general idea. They're invading their land and fighting against them for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's over resources or what. But I am liking it so far. Oh,
that's cool.
And I'm still playing Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate on 3DS. Yeah.
Why? What's Black? Is that like a DLC thing?
No, it's
on 3DS.
It's on 3DS. Yeah, right when Arkham Origins came out for PS3 and 360, they also released on the Vita and 3DS a Batman Arkham game.
Is that fun?
It's pretty good. It's not as fluid and responsive as the other games are, and it's in 2D. Like the whole game plays in 2D, but it's 3-dimensional.
Wait, it's like a side scroller?
Yes, but it moves in 3D. Like you can be going down a hallway, like it'll be moving across the side, but then you'll go around a corner, but you're still pressing right on the control stick.
It's not like the other. It's like the other Arkham games where it's like third person, where you can go like walk around.
Yeah, but the graphics are 3D. They're not flat.
Yeah.
So it's fun. The only thing is, and I told Jake this last week, it's not very responsive. Like if you hit a button to do a counter, sometimes it doesn't register that you hit the button. So it is very forgiving, but it's kind of annoying that it's not, the game stutters sometimes, it seems like. So other than that, it's good.